So check my Stitch video where this is the second part of it. I just decided I would go and see what or where certain countries are for Black Americans. Okay, if you just wanted to have a second home somewhere, and when I say a second home, own property somewhere, land ownership and home ownership. That includes the land, okay? Because in many countries around the world, you can't own the land. You can only own the house. You can't own the land, so you can basically get put off. Um, but there are places where if you just wanted to have a home, own a home and the land outside of the United States of America, you can. And so here is what I looked up, and here's what I found. Unless Mexico changes something, you can. You can. They have land ownership rights and home ownership rights. Okay. Where a lot of places, like I said before, don't let you own the land. You're just leasing the land. Okay. South Africa is another place. Um, you can have full ownership of the land and the home. Okay. So that's another place. Um, Portugal was one another place where you can own the land and the home. Um, so you might want to look that up. Barbados, another place where you own the land and the home. It comes right there. Boom, you own both. Okay, it's not just you're leasing some freaking land. Okay, you own the land just like you would here in the United States of America. Okay, and then you have Costa Rica. Okay, you have home ownership rights and land ownership rights. There's some other ones. You would have to look it up. But if you are a Black American and you want to have a home in another country, just say you want to stay there for the summer or whatever. Just you want to be able to own not just the home. You want to be able to own the land too. It makes no sense. Now, some people are okay with leasing the land. I'm not. Okay. I just don't believe in it. I believe if I'm gonna own the property, I'm not gonna own the property. Okay. I don't want to. I don't want to own something that's on someone else's land. They can just put me off the land whenever they feel like it. You know what I'm saying? If something goes wrong or whatever, I don't want to do that. So you want to make sure that wherever you plan on having a second home outside of the United States, or if you plan on moving, you want to make sure that wherever you purchase, you own the land too. Okay. And those are just a few countries. You can look it up. I would go look it up first. Um, so yeah, you'd have two places that you actually own, two properties that you actually own and not just leasing. Okay.